Hello, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Michael Hicks, Senior Air National Guard Case Manager assigned to the Air Reserve Component Case Management Division, or ARC-CMD. As a Guard or Reserve Medical Unit Point of Contact, or MEDPOC, you have a vital role in taking care of our wounded, ill, or injured service members while on medical continuation, or MEDCON orders. You will collaborate with your designated ARC-CMD case management team to ensure the service member reaches the overall goal of either being returned back to duty or processed through the Integrated Disability Evaluation System. The responsibilities of a MEDPOC include: number 1, initiating the line of duty. This step occurs prior to submitting an initial application. In addition, if the member is approved for MEDCON orders and during the duration of orders another LOD condition occurs, a new LOD must be initiated. Number 2, updating the AF Form 469. This step occurs prior to submitting an initial application. The profile must reflect mobility restrictions greater than 31 days to meet MEDCON eligibility. For an initial application, the MEDCON order's end date cannot go past the profile release date. If the member is approved for MEDCON orders, the profile restriction and release date must be updated to coincide with the diagnosis recovery. As a reminder, a working copy will only be accepted for extension applications. Number 3, submitting medical treatment documentation. The service member should provide their treatment documentation prior to submitting an initial application. If the member is approved for MEDCON orders, the documentation must be provided within 5 duty days from their medical appointment, treatment encounter. The documentation should be sent to the MEDPOC to evaluate for AF Form 469 restriction updates, Airman Medical Readiness Optimization or AMRO consideration, and to be uploaded into the electronic health record. The case management team should also receive the documentation to evaluate the progression of the treatment plan and to determine continued MEDCON eligibility. Number 4, submitting application requirements. This step occurs for both initial and extension applications. MEDPOC should gather required forms from the service member to meet submission processing timelines. An initial application should be submitted as soon as possible to prevent a break in orders. An extension application must be submitted no later than 30 days from the current MEDCON order end date. The extension application should, at a minimum, include the most recent treatment notes, an updated AF Form 469 if applicable, LOD and IRILO status if applicable, and any new LODs. As a reminder, our Case Management Division cannot approve orders beyond a service member's expiration term of service or mandatory separation date. Therefore, this must be updated prior to the application submission. Number 5, completing an AMRO review. If the member is approved for MEDCON orders, an initial review is required. Based upon disposition, subsequent reviews occur monthly or quarterly. Number 6, utilizing effective communication. If the member is approved for MEDCON orders, communication with the case management team and unit leadership is essential. First, notify the case management team if there are any LOD updates to include adjudication or status or any new conditions, any IRILO or MEB updates, and keep them in the loop for any communication with AFRIC or NGB regarding case status, any updates to the AF Form 469s, medical treatment documentation, AMRO disposition results, and any updates to the unit or wing contact information. Secondly, the MEDPOC should inform the unit commander regularly of their members' MEDCON status and any pending actions. As well, they should ensure the unit commander, squadron, group, or wing have access to the MEDCON commander's dashboard. The dashboard is a useful tool to ensure unit commanders have visibility on their unit members on MEDCON. MEDPOCs and commanders can request access by emailing afpc.dpfa@us.af.mil. Number 7, Assisting the service member. As the MEDPOC, you are the focal point at the wing level to assist and educate personnel on MEDCON guidance. You can utilize existing tools like the MEDCON Orders Processing Guide for procedural instructions. Make yourself available to provide assistance with referral issues, billing issues, and obtaining medical documentation. The ARC Case Management Division is your resource to advise on field inquiries regarding per diem and travel expenses, determining alternate duty locations, declining MEDCON orders, coordinating inpatient treatment, and managing care at a non-co-located MTF. For additional training, please review the Medical Continuation Orders Processing Guide located on our MyFSS MEDCON site, attend our quarterly MEDCON webcast to learn current trends or upcoming changes, and join us on our MEDCON MEDPOC's Facebook page to learn best practices from other MEDPOCs. If there are any questions regarding the initial application process or orders allocation, please refer them to the ARC CMD Resources Branch at afpc.dpfam@us.af.mil. If there are any questions related to a member currently on MEDCON orders, please refer them to the ARC CMD Case Management Team. The contact information for the case management teams is listed below. This concludes the briefing on MEDPOC's responsibilities. Thank you for your time viewing this presentation. The ARC Case Management Division is always available to help with questions and concerns. We hope this video helps to facilitate an effective partnership with MEDPOCs. Together, we look forward to partnering with you as we guide our service members through the MEDCON program.